Good evening. It's Friday evening and we are on our way out. We are going to bowling. Does that make sense? We're going to bowling. Doesn't make any sense, does it? We're going out bowling for Emily's birthday. So, funny story about how we met Emily and Aaron. They're a couple that we met on holiday in Mexico last year for our 10-year wedding anniversary. We went to Mexico and we met Aaron and Emily, and they only live 20 minutes down the road from us, so it's actually quite perfect. It's like meant to be, wasn't it?
Yeah, coincidental but good, because they're a nice couple. So
they're a really nice couple, and me and Emily just hit it off straight away, didn't we? It was just, it was just, yeah, fate, I think. So anyway, we're going bowling. I've not been bowling. When was the last time you went bowling, babe? Have we ever done it as a couple?
I think I did it on a stag do somewhere in the middle of the night, so it would have been in Eastern Europe 10 years ago.
I honestly can't even remember ever. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not about the bowling, it's about having a good time with some new people, because they're bringing some friends, so it'd be nice to have
Yes.
It'd be nice to speak to some people we've never met before. That'd be cool. Some
Yeah,
locals.
Definitely. And I had a look at the menu, because you can get food there.
Oh yeah?
It's like chicken wings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but loads of cocktails.
Oh, good.
Not that I'll be having cocktails, but...
You're driving home, aren't you?
Anyway, let's go have a good evening. The reason that Dave's driving, by the way, is because we can't get an Uber. We tried, but the Ubers are not as reliable here as they are at home.
So I'll drink Pepsi while you drink cocktails. No problem.
So we're stuck in traffic, and I always find it interesting to look at the side of the road, and I know it sounds nuts, but the other day I seen a coyote at the side of the road. I know. So, we don't have coyotes in England, so it's interesting. And also, on a gruesome note, it's also interesting to see their roadkill, because they have a lot of animals here that we do not have in the UK. So like possums, deers. We've got deers. We've got deers in the UK, obviously.
Possums
but
and stuff,
yeah, you don't usually see deers just grazing at the side of the road like we have done here. So I do like to have a little look. But the coyote the other day, it was the first coyote I've ever seen, and it was from a distance, but it blew my mind. Did it blow my mind?
Yeah, but it's like a scabby fox.
It did look
big. It's like a big scabby fox.
It was a big scabby fox, and it was different colour. It was like grey and tan. So
like a little wolf.
A little wolf. I like to see them from afar. I don't want to see one up close, but yeah, I'm dead intrigued by all the animals here. Not the snakes and the spiders. I'm not intrigued by them, but the bigger things.
Let's see what we see out there.
Yeah, let's have a look. We're not very good at bowling, are we?
Getting our asses kicked.
We're not very good at it.
It's not a real sport though. Don't tell the Americans that, but it's not a real sport.
Honestly, we're just really bad at it.
What are we eating?
We're eating crispy cauliflower and what do you call these? Nachos?
Chippies and dippies they're called, eh?
Chippies and dippies.
Chips and dip.
When you said to me getting chips, I thought you meant actual like chips, like fries. I was like, oh, I could well murder some of them. So we are back after a really fun night out, but something funny happened whilst we were out.
Well, yeah, we were playing bowling with the Americans, and they were whooping us.
Yes.
With girls on one lane and boys on the other side, on the boys' lane with these guys. Not pro bowlers, but they could bowl, and they was like spinning it and getting strikes. So I was like, all right, I need to do a bit of spin. So I got the ball and I went up and I spun it and I went. It's like, I was trying that hard, I just ripped the blade. Sleeve out of this shirt, and every time I spun it a bit more, it was like a little rip.
Honestly, it was so small at first.
Because then we went in the arcade, which was really good.
Really
we
good.
Throwing baseballs, and they're throwing 80 mile an hour baseballs, 5 step on like 40-something miles an hour.
Honestly, I cannot believe how big that has got throughout the evening. Like, it was really small. I was like, oh, I'll be able...
It's basically just the seam has just come apart.
I was like, I'll be able to sew that. It was like this big. And then I looked again. It's just got to that point. Sorry, baby. You're taller than me.
All the videos are just off my mouth.
You're taller than me. Like, look how much higher I have to hold it.
I'll show them, boys. I'll take them to the soccer dome. And then we'll do soccer.
I'm surprised you didn't play pool with them and take them to the cleaners.
We'll do my pub sports. That's what
that's where we know our talent.
I'll just take them drinking.
Drinking? That's what I said to the girls. I was like, I'll just stay doing what I'm good at. Because I was not good at bowling at all. But we had a really, really fun night. We did. So, yeah. Bowling and arcade games. Fun. Okay, bye. We have just been to the wine and liquor warehouse. So in a lot of the supermarkets, you can't actually buy spirits. So, yeah, and I'm absolutely buzzing with my little Grey Goose find. Grey Goose is so cheap here. It's amazing. So it was quite cheap. It was cheap. So, yeah, got some good little finds. I found my Barefoot Pinot for the cheapest. Look at that. It's like one of them massive bottles and it was under a tenner. So, yeah. What's in here? Oh, something that Dave's got. It was really good. I wish I would have filmed in there. It was really good. And Dave got some beers. Are you okay, Taco? You okay? Good morning. Happy Sunday morning. So it's Sunday morning, it's 9:30. We are on our way to a man-made beach on Lake Allatoona today. It's a lovely day, We didn't really do much yesterday. What did we do? Because we had a really fun night. We had a really, really fun night at bowling the other night. So we didn't really do much yesterday. We went to a wine and spirit warehouse. So a lot of the shops here, I think I said in my last clip, a lot of the shops here don't sell like liquor, spirits. So I haven't seen vodka in any of the supermarkets. I usually just see beer and wine. So to go and get like gin, vodka, Aperol, like anything like that, you've got to go to like a separate like warehouse, like spirit warehouse. So we went to a wine and spirit warehouse yesterday, which was very eye-opening because the prices are so much cheaper than I thought they would have been. Like obviously it's been a learning curve getting my head around how expensive everything is here. So I expected to pay through the roof for something like Grey Goose vodka because it's really expensive at home, but it actually wasn't that expensive. For the bottle of Grey Goose vodka I got, I think it was $25, which at home I'm sure it's about $39, something like that. So there's a bit of a saving on that. Dave's on his way back now. He loves this culture, this like getting big drinks and stuff. Got it. There you go. Got it. Go on camera. Good little setup, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good setup. I was just saying we're going to Lake Allatoona. We've not been there yet. We've only been to Lake Lanier before.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Not a bad angle that either, is it?
Oh.
It's better than me holding it with my hand. I love that we're both wearing navy blue jumpers. We love to match. But anyway, we'll show you what it's like when we get there. But look how lovely and sunny it is. Such nice weather.
lake.
Lake Alatuna.
Sunday morning, everybody's at church.
So it's nice and
So we've got
quiet.
the whole place to ourselves. Except for these guys behind us, I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, the two guys there.
It's like a rapper filming a music video. Well, he's probably got the same idea, like everyone's at church, let's go. But there's a few people out there fishing.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. We were just saying we can't believe it's November the 5th. And it's like this weather.
Yeah,
It's
not
amazing.
bad.
Not bad at all. Taco's not really doing anything. He's not allowed on the beach proper.
Nah, no pets allowed. Lucky
No.
tack.
That's tack.
Alright, let's go. Unlucky tack.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, actually, it's not even morning, it's afternoon. It's Thursday, November the 9th. It's 12:29. I only know that because I'm looking at the Fire Stick TV. Anyway, I've just been to reception to ask about post, so I did get some post, because we haven't got a mailbox here, so we've got to get post delivered to reception. But anyway, so as I was walking to reception, I take the dog with me, because why not? And I walked outside the front door and the dog just instantly started pulling. He got the scent of something. Can you guess what it is? That's right, there's chicken all outside again. So that wasn't there this morning, and it's only 12:30 now, so it's happened between, what time did I take you out this morning? 8 o'clock, so it's happened between 8 o'clock and 12. Oh, there's a bug. Oh, this is one thing I'm not getting used to about living here, just the amount of bugs. This still is. It's really hot. It's 23 degrees, but it's kind of overcast, so that's annoying when it's like overcast and 23 degrees. But yeah, so anyway, because I was on my way to reception anyway, I thought I'll mention it to the girl at reception, and she's been so lovely. So I said about, we've got some light bulbs that have gone out, and I've been in touch with, because we're Airbnb in this place, I've been in touch with the Airbnb, and I've also been in touch with the host, so the people that own the building, and they just keep fobbing me off. It's like I asked for a Hoover, so we've not had a Hoover in this apartment. They supplied a dustpan and brush. So it feels like I'm back in the olden days when I'm dustpan and brushing. Yeah, I'll show it you. Using a dustpan and brush. Do you see that? Like an old school janitor's dustpan and brush. So I've asked a million times for a Hoover because everybody knows you cannot dustpan and brush a rug or carpet. So anyway, when I went to reception, I spoke to the girl again, and it was a different girl this time about the whole chicken thing, and she was like, what? So it was the first time I spoke to her about it. The guy, and also the maintenance guy was there as well, and he was stood there, and they were like, he didn't seem too shocked. She was quite shocked. I was like, listen, it's dangerous for the dog to ingest the chicken, and every week since we've been here, every weekend I've been picking up chicken, and she was just shocked, like proper shocked, and she wrote it all down. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if anything happens. I mean, the other girl clearly didn't make anything happen, so let's see if this girl does. And today is mine and Dave's 11-year wedding anniversary. 11 years. It's crazy because this time last year it was our 10-year, obviously, and we were getting ready to go to Mexico on holiday for our 10-year wedding anniversary. I can't believe it's been nearly a year since we went. But I also got Dave the coolest gift, and I'm so excited to use this gift. It's this, where you cast your hands together. Hang on, we'll get to it. Look, how cool is that? And Dave got me a really cute gift. It's in here. I can't remember what he said, because Dave likes, when it's our wedding anniversaries, he goes off the metals, like what metals it is, or like what material it is. So like 1 year's paper, 2 years this. I think 9 was like brass, so I don't know what. Anyway, so this year, I don't really know what they are. Is it tin? I'm gonna have to get back and actually Google it. Okay, I just asked Alexa, and the material for 11-year wedding anniversary is steel. So that got me these little steel dice. And I know it sounds random, but they're so good. They're like activity dice. So it depends what kind of film you want to watch. So roll that. A romantic, obviously I always want to watch a romantic. Roll that one. And this is like what to do. Watch the sunset. Oh. And then this one is like what we should eat. Burger. How cute is that? That is just, honestly, such a thoughtful gift. And it weighs a ton. They weigh a ton, they really do. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a weird one this year because we really celebrated last year, 10-year, and because we've just got so much going on right now, I just honestly don't think we're gonna celebrate big this year. So I'm quite happy tonight to not even go out and just get our favourite takeaway. And would you like to guess what our favourite takeaway? Well, hang on, I can't speak for Dave, but I'll tell you what my favourite takeaway is in the US. Would you like to guess? It's the same name as my dog. Taco Bell. Oh, I love Taco Bell. I love, my Taco Bell order is a crunch wrap, black bean crunch wrap supreme with a black bean protein bowl. I mean, that's like a great meal right there. So I want that. I want a black bean crunch wrap supreme with some extra guacamole. And then I want a black bean protein bowl. Because you get like rice and sour cream and all that in it. It's just delicious. So that's also something else I wanted to touch on. My eating since being here and how my vegetarianism is wavering with being here. So I've had to introduce fish back into my diet. And I say had to because nobody's twisted my arm. It's just very, very meat heavy. There's not many veggie options. I don't know what the rest of America is like. I can only say about what it's like here. But here in Georgia, in the south, it's very like barbecue. It's very, very meat heavy. So, oh, you want to go in your bed? He's such a prince, look at him. I have to hold it up for him to go under. He's so depressed at the minute. He just hates living in this apartment. You know what he misses? A garden, I miss a garden. Sorry, a yard. I'm getting used to not calling it garden because garden is a veg patch. It's like where people grow veg and flowers is in a garden. They call it the backyard here. So there's some words that just do not translate because I'm like to people, oh, I just can't wait to get a back garden. And they're like, oh, what are you gonna grow? And it's like, oh no, I mean just like a yard. And they're like, oh right, okay. Lost in translation. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, because obviously me and Dave were vegan for three years. I think I did 2.5. I did 2020 to around middle of 23. Yeah, so 2.5. And Dave was a bit longer, but he's gone back into eating meat now. And I am like on the fence. I did try after being told it's the best chicken burger I'm ever gonna have. I did have a Popeyes, and I'm not gonna lie, it was amazing. So I had a cheese and bacon Popeyes chicken burger. Awesome. If you can get your hands on a Popeyes, do it. You will not regret it. But yeah, when I can still pick veggie options, I will. But a lot of the restaurants here just don't offer it, so I'll always choose like the fish option. But anyway, talking of that, we went out the other night with the couple we met on the walking tour, which I'm just gonna have to call them Drew and Kelly. It's Drew and Kelly. We've met Drew and Kelly now a couple of times, and they're a lovely couple. They're from Georgia, really welcoming, have been so lovely to me and Dave. So we went out on Tuesday night, and we went to like a local brewery. I think it was called Jackery. Can't remember the name. I should have videoed it because it was quite a cool place. And on the menu was fish and chips, so I ordered fish and chips. And also on the menu was gator tail, like alligator tail. I've never seen that on a menu before. So anyway, you know what my Dave's like, he's like, I've got to try it. So we tried it. And it didn't come in the shape of like an alligator's tail or anything. It looked like popcorn chicken. And he said it tasted just like chewy popcorn chicken. So there we go. If you ever wondered about gator tail, it Tastes like chewy popcorn chicken, apparently. I didn't try it. And the fish and chips was not like fish and chips at home either. Yeah, it was very, very different. It come with skinny fries. Obviously, there was no mention of mushy peas anywhere. There was no mention of any curry sauce, or it was come with coleslaw, tartar sauce, skinny fries, and then there was like these 2 little fillets of like battered fish on the top. It was nice, don't get me wrong, just wasn't British fish and chips. You know, when you see it on the menu, you're thinking, yes. I am missing English food, I am, and I've only been here 6 weeks. So God knows what I'm going to be like after a year, and when I come home to visit, holy moly. I am trying out the baked bean thing. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we're trying different baked beans from different supermarkets to try and find the ones closest to Heinz baked beans, because here the baked beans are just so sugary, they're ridiculous. I want them more bland, I want them more Heinz baked beans, and you can get Heinz baked beans, but I am not in a million years paying $6 for 1 can of Heinz baked beans. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. So I've been trying, and I had a feeling that if I got some organic baked beans, there'll probably be less sugar, less bad stuff in it, and I was right. So we went to a supermarket called Sprouts. It's like a Whole Foods. It's like really healthy. It's only quite small, and there was organic baked beans. They were like $1.50 a tin, which is much more reasonable, and they were absolutely perfect. So I made jacket potatoes the other night with them beans and some salad and cheese, and yes, it felt a little bit nostalgic. So I cannot wait till I get into the house and I like can start cooking like my British staples, like a shepherd's pie, and I'll be able to get all the ingredients here. It's just I'll have to like really look for it. But anyway, I'm gonna get going because I'm waffling, but we've had a really good week and next week's pretty exciting, so roll on next week. Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend, I have no idea, but I'm sure we'll find some weird and wonderful thing to do like we usually do. All right, I'm going, bye. Hello, happy Friday. I'm editing this video now, so I just wanna put this clip in at the end. But I know I've rambled on enough in this video, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. So last night we did have Taco Bell. It was fantastic, as it always is. But I had to throw this little clip in because I have to tell you what happened last night. So Dave was taking Taco out for a wee about midnight, and he literally opened the door and just walked back in with the dog, and I was like, what's going on? There was a coyote right outside. Oh my God, that's a little bit close to home, isn't it? And Dave was like, I bet it's after all that chicken. I bet it is. So that's the first coyote that's been very close. Like we've seen, like obviously I've seen that one in a field, but to see one, I didn't see it. Dave said it run into the woods, but Dave watched it and he was like, it was like the size of like a German Shepherd. He said it was huge. Dave, at first he was like, I was like, why is there a dog out off the lead? That's how our British minds think. It's like, oh my God, there's a dog, it's off the lead. No, it's a coyote. It's gonna eat my dog. So yeah, I had to stick that at the end of this video. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.